Well, Vimeo is a unique company. We're both an established global platform with 16 years of industry leadership, and we're also a 3-year-old enterprise software startup. In 2017, we executed a bold pivot. We went from being a place to watch videos to a technology solution for every business in the world, from the ad-free alternative to YouTube to a B2B SaaS company. And we could do this because we had the perfect foundation: a tested and scalable platform, a trusted brand, over a decade of video expertise, and a vision that the future of business will be fueled by video. Over the last 3 years, we've moved aggressively to build innovative products and a full suite solution that today is serving the video needs of the smallest business all the way up to the largest enterprise. The pandemic surprised us a bit and certainly accelerated our market by a few years. But it's only reinforced our view that video as a medium is at an inflection point that will transform how businesses operate. So let's talk about that medium. For more than a century, video was largely a form of entertainment. Producing video required huge budgets and professional crews and was confined to the hands of filmmakers and Hollywood studios. Fast forward to the last few years, when social media and iPhones changed the game. Suddenly, video became a ubiquitous form of personal expression in the hands of our families and friends. Today, we're witnessing the next era of video as the cornerstone of business communication. The pandemic forced businesses to embrace video to reach their customers and employees, accelerating adoption by years. And the results are profound. When businesses use video, knowledge is shared, connections are made, understanding is improved, brands get built, teams work better, and economies move forward. The world has now seen what we have long believed, that video is essential for business. This is where Vimeo comes in. We're on a mission to enable professional quality video for all. Why does this matter? Because for most people and most businesses today, video is too hard to be an effective tool. The process of producing beautiful content, publishing across platforms, and driving engagement and action is super complex. It's expensive, it's time-consuming. It requires too many people, too many steps, and too many different pieces of software. And this is true for any size business, for even the largest organizations. Managing and organizing video content in one place where it's easily discoverable by your employees should be easy, but it's not, so very few do it. This is Vimeo's opportunity. We believe that we can make professional quality video easy with an all-in-one software solution, that our simple, powerful tools can radically lower the barriers for any business to create, collaborate, and communicate with video. We believe this because we're seeing it. Every day, more businesses are using us in new ways. A Fortune 500 company can reach and engage its employees across thousands of stores, from town halls to training. A marketer in Georgia can collaborate with his globally distributed team to build and promote products, all from a single account. A New York-based yoga studio can launch its own video channel to stream classes in a matter of minutes, expanding its customer base overnight. And an entrepreneur in Berlin can promote her interior design site on Instagram with professional-looking videos she creates on her phone in a few clicks. These customers come to Vimeo first and foremost because of our product, because we offer an all-in-one software solution with a level of quality, effectiveness, and ease that our customers say they can't find elsewhere. And so we have a business that couples a great product with some exciting advantages. A large market with significant tailwinds. Clear momentum, driven by product market fit. Enterprise software that is discovered and sold at consumer scale. A freemium model that is self-propelling. And a unique defensible position. I'll go through each of these in turn. First, in terms of our market, the pandemic has shown us that our TAM is larger than we thought, potentially every professional team and organization in the world. Every entrepreneur, every marketer, every knowledge worker can and should use professional quality video. Today, we serve 1.5 million subscribers, a tiny sliver of this market. Our opportunity is to serve the over 300 million SMBs and over 1 million large enterprises globally as their de facto video software provider. By 2024, we estimate our market to be $70 billion, with a penetration of video among businesses still well under 50%. We think of this market in terms of decades, not years. The key to unlocking this market is to make professional video accessible, to boil down its power into a single solution that is so simple and convenient that any business can use it. We have that solution. We've spent the last 16 years building the deepest, broadest product suite in professional video software. And we know we have product market fit because since the pandemic, the market has come to us. You can see the rapid adoption of our software in these charts. Today, we're serving businesses at scale across diverse use cases, from recording and uploading video messages to live streaming town halls to creating marketing videos. Question is whether these use cases are here to stay. And we believe unequivocally that they are, that the pandemic has permanently changed behavior, and that once a business experiences the power of video, they'll continue to use it. And we have a solution that puts that power in the hands of millions. One of our biggest advantages is a self-propelling freemium funnel. We operate at significant scale, starting with over 200 million free registered users. Within that base, 1.5 million users are subscribers, paying to access our advanced tools, typically at an ARPU of over $150. From there, over 3,000 customers are on enterprise-level contracts, facilitated by a salesperson with an ARPU that's over 100 times higher than our self-serve subscribers. What makes this funnel self-propelling is the fact that 60% of our paying customers start by using our product for free before converting. And the most exciting part is that they do this on their own. They become paying subscribers without ever speaking to customer support or going through a salesperson. We also have a clear opportunity to identify and nurture enterprise leads from directly within our free user base. Today, 65% of our enterprise customers start as free or self-serve subscribers before raising their hand to speak to a salesperson. And this is happening naturally versus intentionally. We know that over 65% of Fortune 500 companies are on Vimeo with a paid plan, with some paying us as little as $7 per month. So we're sitting on a massive growth lever to connect these Fortune 500 companies with the right products and tools to introduce them to our enterprise solution. Another unique advantage is that our adoption is driven by a virtuous cycle of users collaborating on and sharing videos. It starts with the creation of content. Our users are adding nearly 300,000 new videos to our platform daily. These videos ultimately get published across the internet, on social media, embedded on websites, shared via private links, and hosted on company portals. For each of these shares, that video is exposed to more viewers and collaborators. And each time that happens, someone new experiences part of our platform. They see the Vimeo logo in our player or our watermark on the video. They receive a Vimeo private link or comment on a video review page. That means our customer reach expands each time our users share videos. Our video player is embedded on millions of websites and has powered over 100 billion views. That's a powerful loop back to Vimeo. Finally, we have other advantages that we believe are long-term differentiators. Our proprietary video technology, optimized over years and billions of videos, our ability to power video everywhere and distribute across platforms, from websites to social media to marketplaces, our ability to provide a single all-in-one solution versus cobbling together multiple providers, our scale, both in users and in the data we collect on video performance across the web, a brand that is trusted and synonymous with professional quality, backed by a friendly UX, and finally, a world-class creative community, from Oscar and Emmy-nominated filmmakers to the next generation of storytellers. Above all, our biggest differentiator must always be our product. It all comes down to our ability to build solutions for our customers that solve their problems in fundamental ways. Our Chief Product Officer, Mark, is here to talk about that solution next.
Good morning. As Anjali said, we're going through a revolution in the world of video, one that has brought the medium to the forefront of communication tools used by businesses. This recent shift has created needs that no platform has solved holistically, until we did. At Vimeo, we went from serving the needs of video creators who host their video in beautiful HD quality and embed it on their website with our ad-free player, to small businesses and enterprises that need to communicate with their customers and employees using video. Their needs go from creating video ads for social media to using video as their storefront and hosting virtual events. Most of these needs are common to every business, with larger enterprises also using video for internal communication to increase employee productivity. For example, with town halls, onboarding, training, and recruitment videos. But as many of you know, professional quality video is still too hard. I'll give you some examples. Let's say you're a small business owner, and you want to make a product demo for your website or an Instagram ad for an upcoming sale. The average professionally produced video would take you weeks to make and would cost thousands of dollars. You need to hire a crew to produce, shoot, and edit. Or you can try to shoot content on your phone, but you won't be able to stitch together multiple shots and add your branding, music, voiceover, and cool motion graphics. It just won't feel professional when it should. Because on the internet, every business has to act like a big business, which means everyone needs high-quality video. Finally, even the largest, most modern companies today struggle with video. Very few are able to make their events, marketing, and training programs engaging, despite investing significant resources. Producing a live event requires expensive hardware and a professional production team. Town halls feel low budget and low tech. Webinars lack interactivity and engagement. And there's no centralized, secure place where your employees can easily search for and access all this video content. So at Vimeo, over the last 3 years, we've decided to solve this. We've accelerated our efforts to build tools to unlock this massive addressable market we've been talking about. In 2021, we're moving even faster to innovate. This year, you'll see us launch new tools to make virtual events more engaging and easier to produce. We're going to radically simplify video management and collaboration within large organizations. And we'll expand our video creation tools to help our users make more types of professional videos. So how do we do all of this? We've evolved our platform to become an end-to-end solution that enables any business of any size to create, collaborate, and communicate with video. For the first 13 years, we perfected the craft of video hosting and delivery. We built a best-in-class playback experience for audiences of all sizes, And we've optimized video delivery across devices, geographies, bandwidth, and network performance. Our technology enables streaming of HDR video in up to 8K resolution. And we're at the forefront of adopting next-generation video codecs like HEVC and AV1, which use advanced data compression and state-of-the-art prediction techniques to increase video playback quality. And from this platform, we built powerful APIs to enable us and others to innovate fast by leveraging our technology. This has allowed us in the last 3 years to build an all-in-one solution that enables video creation, whether that's recording your screen, making short marketing videos for social, or streaming live, managing your videos and collaborating with your team and customers, and communicating with customers and employees, whether that's generating leads for your business, broadcasting live to your company or to an audience of millions, or monetizing your content. And we've obsessed on making those tools simple and easy to use by anyone, while keeping our uncompromising focus on beautiful, professional quality video. Let's take a look at how these products help two of our biggest customer types, SMBs and enterprises. SMBs generally find us through word of mouth, by seeing our brand on a video player on someone's website, or by seeing our ads. The buyer is a small business owner or marketer, and they come to us because they're looking for a way to increase their social presence, to create a promotional product video, or to embed an existing video on their website. They can do all of this while having complete control of their content, who sees it, and how they see it. Because at Vimeo, we never put advertising on our users' content or drive traffic away from them. These SMBs might have never used video for their business before, but they know that video is more effective on social media. They start by using our free product to create their first video, and then they upgrade to our paid products as their needs increase. Spoke Decor is one of these SMBs. It's a new online platform for interior designers of all skill levels. When they created the company in 2018, the founders needed to find the most visually rich way to connect with their customers and demystify their tools. They turned to Vimeo Create to make promotional videos for their Instagram and Facebook accounts. Using our mobile app, the team at Spoke Decor is able to create promotional videos in minutes by getting started with one of the thousands of templates that we offer. They can customize the video by adding their brand logo, any custom colors, fonts, and any other images or videos that they already have. Our AI will automatically select the best moments in this footage and weave them into the video. And then they publish their videos directly to their websites and on social channels including Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram with the press of a button. With our analytics tool, they look at how their audience is watching their video, when they're dropping off, and how their videos are performing across platforms, all from one central location. And when they measured the success of videos, they saw 35 times higher engagement and 30% more signups to their service compared to using static images. That's the power of video. So the reason SMBs choose us is that we can show a clear ROI with brilliantly simple, easy-to-use tools. With Vimeo, time, budget, and technical expertise are no longer barriers. Let's talk about enterprises next. Enterprises come to us to improve employee and customer communication. Typically, they find us through the organic content we produce, or they're an existing self-serve user whose needs have become more sophisticated over time. The buyer is typically a head of IT, a head of comms, a head of HR, or a CMO, and they come to us because they're looking for a way to live stream their internal town halls, to train and onboard employees, to organize their video content in a company-wide library, and to host virtual events and webinars. They choose to work with us because we provide an integrated video software solution that enables video creation, collaboration, and communication all from one place. Our platform removes the need for downloading and paying for multiple software providers. Rite Aid is one of those enterprises. They're a global organization with over 50,000 employees and nearly 60 years in the retail business. They use Vimeo to drive engagement with their employees through live streaming town halls, hosting virtual fireside chats, internal training, and marketing demos. Before 2020, Rite Aid was focused on in-person meetings. And when the pandemic hit, their team had to move quickly to find the best way to connect with their employees in this new digital-first world. They chose Vimeo to reimagine workplace communication. With Vimeo, Rite Aid can easily go live to their workforce for company-wide meetings and training. Using a powerful studio software, they add graphics like lower thirds, showing names and titles, and making the content look like professionally produced TV-quality content. Employees log into view a live stream with SSO and then view the content in a stunning, secure, company-wide video portal. During their live streams, Rite Aid engages their teams with live Q&A, chat, and polls. And after their live event, the video is automatically archived in the company's video library and discoverable on the internal portal for any future employee or those who've missed the event. So enterprises chose Vimeo because we provide them with an all-in-one platform that eliminates the need for multiple point solutions, reducing overall costs. Because our video player delivers a best-in-class playback and live streaming experience. And because of our simple user experience that their employees want to use rather than need to use. As you will have seen from these examples, we benefit from an extremely powerful go-to-market. Most of our users start getting value from our service by using our free tool. And we're one of the few enterprise tools that spreads like a consumer product within the business. As the needs of our users evolve, they opt into our paid tiers, which offer an increasing amount of storage, functionality, and privacy features as the price increases. And our Vimeo Enterprise tier encompasses the entire suite of features, solving for both internal and external communication use cases, along with increased security and dedicated support. I land with our key tenets for everything that we build at Vimeo. We strive to provide our users with a simple, all-in-one, beautiful quality video solution that is integrated within the existing workflows of our users. With this, I'll let you hear about all of this directly from our users and hand it over to our head of sales, Josh, who spoke with 3 of our customers.
Good morning. I'm Josh Norman, Senior Vice President Sales at Vimeo. I'm thrilled to be joining you in Vimeo's first Investor Day. I recently sat down with 3 of our customers so you could hear directly from them how they're building their brands, engaging their teams, and driving their success by harnessing the power of video with Vimeo's help. Joining me in conversation was Jean-Michel Fournier, CEO Media of Les Mills, a global fitness business with more than 7 million weekly active users taking classes online. Sam Adams, Econ Experience Manager at Nike, where he is using video to help tell the stories behind Nike's legendary brand to frontline employees and retail partners. And Michael Weinstein, Global Multimedia Studio Lead at Deloitte, where he's using video to help engage their 330,000 global employees. Here are their stories.
So first off, I just want to point out, your businesses are all very different, right? And yet you've all turned to video as a medium for expression. So first, how are you using video today in those areas?
How do you literally communicate to people across the world all at once? And the answer is video. Either that's live, nearly live, or on demand. But for example, internal town halls, hearing it directly from the person who's writing those reports, et cetera, versus just reading an email about it, which is fantastic. Internal trainings, things along those lines. Compliance, HR videos, all that sort of thing that you would realize really a video communicates much more effectively. And I think that's only going to continue to grow in the future as well.
Our real purpose is around engaging with our audiences and educating our audiences. So video really gives us that perfect platform to tell Nike stories. And we'll happily tell a story about the past, about current products we have in the marketplace, or about future innovations that are coming. And yeah, that's how we use it.
What we've done with Vimeo was really around how do we leverage live streaming? How do we connect more and more our 140,000 fitness instructors to our millions of consumers? And the work we've done together was really amazing because number one, the platform was very stable, but it was also feature rich to be able to create this connection. And video, standard video, as you know, the connection is very hard to create. Through live streaming and the work we've done, we were able to really help people to feel connected and to really live stronger the purpose of Les Mills, which is continue to exercise, even if you are in a stressful moment.
Yep, makes sense. Has there been anything about video-centric approach that has surprised you with your adoption of video?
Yeah, absolutely. And I can it's a great story from my last one. I was mentioning how it's connected people. And obviously you're seeing someone's face, you're hearing them, you feel much more connected to someone via video versus, text, et cetera. We had a bit of an internal campaign we called Inside the Executive Studio, which was a bit of a get to know the executive sort of video series. And this was actually right before the pandemic, but we literally get emails and calls from people saying, wow, actually from the executives who were featured saying it's so great. People are coming up to me. They're mentioning on calls that they saw that and they mentioned some facts about, their upbringing, et cetera. And just how incredible that was. Just the true connecting power of video, I think was a bit surprising just from that standpoint. I mean, obviously we know that there's great content out there. You can release reports, stats, figures, all that sort of stuff, but the quote human element, I think was really interesting to see that that's coming across.
We were talking about connection. How do you connect with people, specifically during this time? And live streaming, what we've done with you guys has been very important to create this connection. We've done one live streaming. We had more than 25,000 people live doing a body pump class. And that was quite amazing around the feedback we were getting and how people want more live connection through a video platform.
The big thing I think that surprised me was a lot of our partners weren't afraid of us coming to them with a new solution. We're like, hey, we're now going to work this way. We're going to pool all of our video on demand in this one place in our Vimeo system. And then we're going to also drive our live events through there as well, our live streams. And the tech teams, the operations teams on those sides were very, very familiar and very ready to accept this new way of working and kind of embrace it. And it kind of benefits us, of course. It makes things easier, but it benefits them because we don't need to request or ask people to move away from their natural platform where their payroll info or their health and safety information might be. We can also then start linking in our Nike information into that one place too.
Makes sense. So last question, we're certainly seeing that, video is just at the early stages of adoption within the organization and the world in some ways. I'd be curious just quickly, what are the ways, any predictions about how you see your organization's use of video evolving in the future?
We do believe that we are going to see a hybridization between going to a live experience, a concert, going to see a movie, going to your fitness club, but continuing your video on demand experience. And the anytime, anywhere is going to be more important than ever. So for us, we are really working around this convergence between the physical and the video on demand to be sure it's fully integrated into the consumer experience.
Any new technology we embrace has to make us getting our message to our audience easier. but it also has to make them feeding back to us easier as well. This can't just be us like announcing and broadcasting and then just stepping away. It's very kind of push. We don't just want to do that. We also want to hear back from them. So I think that will be, we're already at that stage, but if that's the next step, is how that two-way engagement can come in through this technology as well. And then just in the terms of like the type of content that we'll share, I think we'll actually see, especially from our side, a move away from featuring people. Like we'll start looking at animations and how are we telling stories that can be much more adaptable over a longer period of time. People come and go, people move roles. That face and that voice is sometimes not the most enduring thing, but we can shift an animation, we can change a look and feel. And I actually think we see that on a lot of video blogging sites now as well, to shift away from the face and more shift into more flexible animation type learning, which is really cool.
Yeah, so I think maybe just kind of bring it back to what I was saying earlier on, or just echo that again, is just, we were a video first company, and now maybe it's live first. Maybe it's the idea of, not just video, but, of course you can watch it on demand after it's over, but live, like Sam mentioned before, two-way communication, the idea of having a Q&A box off to the side where you can ask questions, things along those lines, I think is just, it's not going to go away. I think we're getting used to it now. There's an online meeting fatigue, people might say, but I think it's more the idea of just people are going to get used to that. They're going to get used to just quick online two-way communication through video, because again, just people absorb much more content via video, they absorb it better, and I think it just makes more sense too with 5G, all those sorts of technology things coming out now too. We'll be able to expand that pipe that I was mentioning earlier for internet traffic, and there's just going to be video literally everywhere.
Well, I think that's all the time we have. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to share your stories about video and its effectiveness and your experience with Vimeo. So thank you so much for taking the time today, and hope you all have a great day. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks so much. See ya.
All right, thanks, Josh. And thank you to our customers for sharing their experiences. From bringing fitness classes online, to connecting thousands of employees, to reinventing how to train frontline workers. It's conversations like these that give me even more conviction in our potential. So now let's talk about how Vimeo operates as a company. I'm often asked what keeps me up at night. And my answer is not about existential risks like market demand or competition. What keeps me up at night is execution. So that's our focus in 2021, executing with excellence to be the video solution used by every business in the world. I believe that culture is a critical driver of business success. So we've been intentional at Vimeo about designing a culture and set of principles that best supports our mission and the kind of company we seek to be. Our principles are here. We start with users. We ask why. We aim high. We own it, and we're real. These are not just nice sounding words we put up on a plaque on our walls to feel good. They're institutionalized in our processes, from how we run our meetings, to how we model direct communication, to how we build scalable customer feedback loops, to how we hold each team and ourselves accountable for results. These principles enable us to be transparent, innovative, and ambitious, and they directly contribute to our ability to drive long-term value. The other critical driver of business success is our leadership team. I'm obviously biased, but this team rocks. We bring unique, relevant, and diverse backgrounds to one decision-making table. When we decide to roll out a new product or go after a new market, we have founders, PhDs, engineers, and marketers at the table. We have seasoned operators from SaaS companies much larger than us. And we have leaders from our direct competitors who choose Vimeo because they want to be on the winning team. We've made 3 acquisitions in the last 5 years. Something I'm proud of is that we have founders from each of those companies still at Vimeo today. That's rare in tech and speaks to our ability to operate simultaneously as a fast-moving startup and a world-class public company. In other words, we have the DNA, desire, and determination to win. Of course, leaders are nothing without high-performing teams. We're a product-driven company with over 700 employees, and nearly 50% of our workforce is in R&D. We're also increasingly a global and distributed workforce, with 30% of our employees outside the US in countries like Israel, India, Ukraine, and the UK. In particular, we pride ourselves on attracting the top engineering talent in video. Our engineers are leading experts in video delivery and playback technology, next-generation video codecs, and video-based AI. They regularly contribute to open source communities and renowned industry organizations. We also hold patents in areas from live streaming to automated video creation, and we've been recognized for our innovation by the broader tech community, including being named the most innovative video company in the world by Fast Company. Our talent is a competitive advantage, but only if we focus that talent on the right things. In 2021, our team is laser focused on 2 priorities: expanding the enterprise and simplifying video for SMBs. Our first priority is to be the video solution used by every large organization. To do this, we'll both improve our existing enterprise product and launch new features to make video and Vimeo a daily habit among teams. This, coupled with scaling our sales force globally, will allow us to land more logos and better convert the corporate domains and teams in our existing user base to enterprise contracts. From there, we'll build repeatable, scalable motions to expand across an organization by penetrating more departments and increasing usage within departments. Our second priority is to make video so simple that any small business can embrace it. To do this, we'll offer more video creation tools for free, so we can introduce many more small businesses to video and ultimately convert them into paying subscribers. We'll maniacally improve our product suite so small businesses can make more videos and better videos faster, with fewer clicks, lower budgets, and less time. And we'll natively integrate our tools with more third-party platforms and marketplaces, from GoDaddy to MailChimp to Shopify, so that we bring the power of Vimeo directly where businesses operate. We're confident that our priorities are equally ambitious and achievable, and most importantly, that they're the right ones to set Vimeo up to be the long-term winner in this market. Next, our CFO Narayan will walk you through how we're translating our vision, strategy, and priorities into results. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Unlike the others, I don't have fancy videos or demos for you today, but I do have something that I think is even more exciting to share. I have some graphs and charts that really highlight the strength of the business and the results we have achieved that make Vimeo such a unique and fantastic business. As you heard from Anjali, Vimeo has a huge opportunity in front of us, and our mission to enable professional quality video for all is very timely and at the same time extremely enduring in a world where everyone has embraced video and digital adoption has significantly accelerated. As Mark walked you through, we have the leading all-in-one video solution and the product vision and technology chops to deliver on that promise. You heard the conversation Josh had with our customers from Nike, Deloitte, and Les Mills on how they are using our product and platform for real impact and growth of their businesses. And we have a leadership team that I'm extremely honored to be a part of, and an incredibly talented group of 700+ employees who are all laser-focused on the two priorities Anjali highlighted. Now let me show you how all of these elements come together and translates into results for us. The debate whether video is a powerful and essential medium for communication is over. The pandemic has clearly shown that video is extremely effective and, in fact, is essential for all businesses to reach their employees and customers and help grow their business. We have a large addressable market with over 1 million enterprises and over 300 million SMBs globally. This represents a potential TAM of about $70 billion. Of that, we currently have about 1.5 million subscribers. While that's a large number for any subscription business, the market penetration is still very, very low, highlighting the opportunity in front of us. As you must have seen in our S4 filing, our revenue grew 44% in 2020. Growth in Q4 was 54%. Our customer acquisition efficiency was high at 4.8x LTV to CAC in the fourth quarter of 2020. For our enterprise customers, the net revenue retention improved every quarter for the last 7 quarters, and it was at 113% in Q4. Also, most of our customers, north of 80%, are annual subscribers. All of our enterprise customers are on annual plans, and about a quarter of our new customers signed up for multi-year plans last quarter. Before we get into the financials, let me give you a quick overview of our products and our go-to-market motion. Most of our customers start as free users by registering with their email address. We have over 200 million of those registered users. As they find more and more value from using our platform, they upgrade into a paid tier to become a paid subscriber. We have 4 main pricing tiers, and there are about 1.5 million subscribers in what we call our self-serve plans. If those subscribers or any potential customer want advanced features and capabilities like enterprise-class security, dedicated support, or want to reach a large number of employees or viewers, they buy our enterprise solutions. Now let's get into the details of the financials. We saw significant growth in revenue in both self-serve business as well as in our enterprise business in 2020. Self-serve grew 35% in 2020 and had a 40% growth rate in the last quarter of the year. This growth in revenue was driven by both increase in subscribers as well as an improvement in the average revenue we get from these subscribers. We will get into the details of that in the next few slides. Enterprise grew 89% in 2020 and had a growth rate north of 110% in the last quarter of the year. Here as well, the growth was driven by significant growth in our subscriber base and higher average revenue per user. If we go one click below the revenue line, you can see that our subscriber growth significantly accelerated in 2020. Self-serve subscribers grew 24%. As more and more businesses moved online last year, there was a significant acceleration of demand, and we are glad that we were able to help those customers who needed a video solution to help them sustain and grow their businesses. Many new features and capabilities that we rolled out last year, Vimeo Create being an example, also helped us attract more customers. On the enterprise side, the customer growth was north of 85%. While that growth rate is very impressive, we still have less than 4,000 of the 1 million large enterprises who we believe can benefit from the use of Vimeo. This, in my view, really highlights the opportunity in front of us. Just as our subscriber base has grown, their engagement and the value they get out of Vimeo has also increased. This results in higher ARPU and higher NRR for us. As you can see, for the self-serve customers, the average revenue per user has increased sequentially for the last 6 quarters. Over the last 3 years, it has increased by more than 40%. This increase is driven by both new customers choosing higher tiers for advanced capabilities, as well as existing customers migrating or upgrading to higher tiers for the same reasons. For our enterprise customers, the net revenue retention has also increased sequentially every quarter and was above 110% for the last 2 quarters of 2020. This means that a cohort that joined us a year ago is now paying us more than what they paid us last year, even after adjusting for churn. This again shows how much benefit and value our users are getting from our platform. The other part of the business model is our ability to attract new customers and the unit economics of acquisition. We measure this in terms of lifetime value of a customer as a multiple of the cost to acquire a customer. So an LTV to CAC of 2 would mean we get $2 of value over the lifetime of a customer for every dollar we spend to acquire one. Our LTV to CAC for both self-serve and enterprise are quite high at almost 5x. Driving the high efficiency on the self-serve side of the business is our base of 200 million registered users who predictably upgrade to paid tiers. In addition, we continue to invest in our organic acquisition through SEO and continually optimize the efficiency of our paid marketing spend. In addition, our partnership and ecosystem strategy also helps us with acquiring new customers very efficiently. On the enterprise side, 65% of new enterprise customers are upgrades from existing Vimeo users, both free and self-serve customers. This makes the sales cycles faster and easier, thereby making the acquisition very efficient. We as a company are extremely focused on unit economics, whether it is the unit economics of customer acquisition as measured in LTV to CAC that we just talked about, or the unit economics of serving those customers as measured in gross margin percentage. Our gross margin percentage has gone up almost 10 percentage points in the last 6 quarters, and for the fourth quarter of 2020, it was at 70%. The growth in customers, the improved ARPU and NRR, as well as the higher unit economics in customer acquisition and gross margins have all led to higher profitability, and we were adjusted EBITDA positive for the last 2 quarters of 2020. And we have done all of this while continuing to invest in R&D as well as in sales and marketing. We plan to further increase our investment in R&D as we believe we have significant opportunities to address customer pain points and continue to be the technology leader in this space. In 2021, we are planning to invest in our technology platform, in virtual events, in expanding corporate video use cases, and further developing the partnership and ecosystem capabilities. On the other side, on sales and marketing, as you saw earlier, we are extremely focused on unit economics, and we will continue to invest more as long as we have high efficiency. We are significantly expanding our sales footprint globally, and we hired our first few sales leaders in APAC in the last 3 months. We are also growing our sales team here in the US and in Europe by large numbers. We continue to invest in our SEO and organic acquisition efforts, as well as in mobile marketing. Outside of these organic investments, we are closely monitoring the market for inorganic opportunities for growth and expect to be active in the corp dev and M&A space. Looking back, 2020 was a very strong year for us, with both subs and ARPU growing significantly, leading to a 44% growth in revenue. With the strong gross margin gains and improved unit economics, our adjusted EBITDA came in much stronger, and we had positive adjusted EBITDA in the last 2 quarters of the year. Looking ahead, in the medium term, we believe we can continue to grow subs and ARPU at about 15% CAGR. Historically, we have said that we expect revenue growth to be in the 20 to 30% range. As Anjali mentioned in the last IAC earnings call, we believe that we can now grow revenue at or about 30% CAGR as the demand for video has accelerated and more businesses are using video and Vimeo to help grow their businesses. On gross margins, we believe we can get to north of 75% in the next few years as we continue to invest in our technology stack and benefit from the cost efficiencies that come from scale. On operating expenses, we plan to further increase our investment in R&D and sales and marketing, as we just mentioned, to maintain and increase our leadership position. So we don't expect to be EBITDA positive this year, but in 5 years, we believe we can get to a 20+% margin. Hopefully that gave you all a good insight into Vimeo's business model and financials. To reiterate, we believe that we have strong momentum in this large and growing market with low penetration. We have the leading all-in-one video platform and the technology vision and leadership to continue to lead this segment. We enable businesses to use video, right from the conception stage, through creation of a video, collaboration on it, to distribution to social media platforms, websites, and e-commerce sites, and all the way to analytics and insights on who watched and what worked. We provide a true end-to-end video platform that is built to scale and is extremely user-friendly.